Her name is Michaëlle Jean, a refugee from the political turmoil of Haiti, a celebrated journalist, and Canada's 27th Governor General, the first Black person and the third woman to hold the vice-regal office. Her journey is not just a Canadian story. It's a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit, a beacon for Black communities, and an inspiration across the globe. In the tapestry of Canadian history, some threads shine with a unique brilliance, woven from courage, intellect, and an unwavering commitment to humanity. As we celebrate Black History Month, we turn our gaze to one such thread, a woman whose life story mirrors the very ideals of resilience and possibility. In 1968, when Michaëlle was just 11 years old, her family was forced to flee. They arrived in Canada as refugees, seeking asylum and a new beginning in a foreign land. Michaëlle Jean's story begins not in Canada, but on the sun-drenched shores of Haiti, a nation steeped in the legacy of the only successful slave revolt that led to an independent state. Born in Port-au-Prince in 1957, her early years were shaped by a rich culture, but also by the oppressive shadow of the Duvalier dictatorship. Her father, a prominent intellectual and activist, faced constant threats. Settling in Thetford Mines, Quebec, the young Michaëlle faced the daunting task of adapting to a new language, a new culture, and a dramatically different climate. It was a baptism by fire, forging in her a deep understanding of displacement and the strength required to rebuild. This early experience would indelibly shape her empathetic approach to life and leadership. Driven by a passion for social justice, Michaëlle Jean pursued studies in literature and languages at the University of Montreal. Alongside a deep engagement in community activism, she worked tirelessly with women's shelters, immigrant support networks, and youth organizations, laying the groundwork for a career dedicated to giving voice to the voiceless. It was in journalism that her powerful voice truly found its platform. Beginning her career in 1988, first with Radio-Canada and later with CBC, she quickly distinguished herself. Her reporting wasn't just about facts, it was about human stories, about empathy, about understanding the complex social issues facing Canada's diverse communities, including those of Indigenous people and visible minorities. She hosted groundbreaking programs tackling sensitive subjects like poverty, racism, and human rights with intelligence and grace. Through her work, Michaëlle Jean became a trusted presence in Canadian homes, breaking barriers as a Black woman at the forefront of national media, inspiring a generation to see themselves reflected on screen. In 2005, Canada's political landscape shifted dramatically. Prime Minister Paul Martin announced Michaëlle Jean as the next Governor General of Canada. The appointment was historic. A Black woman, a refugee, a journalist chosen to represent the Queen and embody the Canadian state. It was a powerful statement of Canada's evolving identity and commitment to diversity. From her very first day in office, Governor General Jean redefined the role. She was not just a figurehead, she was an active, engaged citizen, connecting with Canadians from all walks of life. She famously rode a Harley-Davidson motorcycle with soldiers, met with gang members to discuss solutions to violence, and traveled extensively, championing youth, education, and reconciliation with Indigenous people. Her tenure from 2005 to 2010 was marked by an unwavering commitment to social cohesion and human dignity. She brought a unique blend of intellectual rigor and heartfelt compassion to Rideau Hall, making it a more accessible and representative institution. For many Black Canadians, her presence in such a prominent role was a profound source of pride and validation, a tangible demonstration of Black excellence at the highest levels of Canadian society. She didn't just occupy the office, she expanded its heart. She showed us what true leadership means in a diverse modern Canada. Her journey didn't end with her vice-regal term. Michaëlle Jean continued to serve as a global advocate. She became UNESCO's special envoy for Haiti, working tirelessly for the reconstruction and recovery of her beloved homeland after the devastating 2010 earthquake. In 2015, she made history once more, elected as the Secretary-General of La Francophonie, an international organization representing French-speaking nations. She was the first woman and the first non-African to hold this prestigious position, further cementing her status as a global leader promoting democracy, human rights, and cultural diversity on an international scale. Her post-vice-regal career showcases a consistent dedication to the principles she championed throughout her life, empowering marginalized communities, fostering dialogue, and building a more just and equitable world. From a child refugee seeking solace in a new land, to a groundbreaking journalist, to Canada's head of state, and ultimately a global champion for human dignity, Michaëlle Jean's life is a magnificent testament to the power of perseverance and purpose. As we reflect during Black History Month, her story reminds us that history is not just about the past. It's about the present and the future. It's about the enduring legacy of those who dare to dream, who break down barriers, and who tirelessly work to make the world a better, more inclusive place for all. Michaëlle Jean stands as an enduring symbol of what Black excellence means for Canada and for the world. Documentary storytelling meets heritage education. Black history told with pride, power, and purpose. As we journey through the past to understand the power of the present, subscribe and join the movement to keep these legacies alive, because our history is Canada's history.